Everyone, name's Nadia. Um, I decided a couple days ago that I was going to start documenting my pregnancy. Because I just moved and there's nobody else here, kind of kicking my butt to remind me to take photos of the belly, and I haven't made new friends yet to talk about some of the stuff that I've been having to research. Um, So, let me go ahead and introduce the fact. Like I said, my name is Nadia, and I am pregnant, and I am due on April 23rd, which means currently I am in my 15th week of pregnancy. I wanted to do this earlier during my first trimester, but simple for any of you who decide to join me, you would know that your first trimester is it's no fun. So I just didn't feel like it, so I didn't do it. One of the things I want to go ahead and point out is as part of my pregnancy, and something that seems to get discussed a lot. Let me go ahead and point out, this is my third pregnancy. So there's a few things I've gone through that are pretty consistent. Number one is prevention of stretch marks. I'm going to throw out my recommendation. You use cocoa butter or coconut oil, and you can usually find this someplace that's pretty affordable. You want something that's enforced with vitamin E. I have had, like I said, 2 prior children. I do pretty well. I don't have very many stretch marks. I got a few on my hip, but they're barely noticeable. So, just remember vitamin E for elasticity, that's awesome. You do well. So I've spent the last 2 weeks after getting to my 12th week, successfully getting to my 12th week, and being ready, having confidence in the success of my pregnancy. I started researching something, breastfeeding, naturally, because that's just the natural way things should go. Now, mind you, the last kid I had was from 5 years ago in 2013, and at that time, breastfeeding was a horrible experience. It was bad. I had a electric breast pump, but it was huge. It was humongous. It weighed like 30 pounds. I couldn't really pack it back and forth to my part-time job. I didn't have a place. In addition to that, the physical part aspect of it, cracking, bleeding, it was not a successful breastfeeding experience for me. And this time I'm trying to make sure that I am proactive and making sure that this time goes better, because I'm still not too sure what went wrong with the first time. That it was a medical grade pump, but it didn't act like a medical grade pump. So this time I've been doing my research, and my mind is blown. It is overwhelmed by the things I have been finding. Number one, breast pumping, thank God, has come, as far as electrical breast pumps go, has come a long way. Such a long way. To my surprise, there is sort of an underground breast pump thing recently going on over the past couple years. So there's these new breast pumps. They're super awesome, but they're companies who do not advertise their breast pumps. And I came across these breast pumps by accident. If you Google breast pumps and you look for names, there are a few names. I found the breast pump that I want. It's in the price range that my insurance will cover. That is the first thing you should do if you are pregnant and you are going to breastfeed. Is the first thing you should do is, it doesn't matter where along in your pregnancy you're at. call your insurance company. I've heard people recommend, oh yeah, go go to this website and enter your insurance information. I did that like 3 times and got the little email that said that I wasn't eligible. So I found it was easier and made more sense for me to call my insurance company. And it does make more sense to do that. They will tell you who accepts their insurance, who you can purchase your breast pump through, and whether or not you need a doctor's prescription, and how much the price. This is usually what drives what their approvals is, the price of the highest price that they'll approve for. In my case, it was $300. Problem is, the breast I want, I don't know, is sold by one of the medical suppliers that that they go through. But I'm gonna try anyway. I have an advocate that says, well, we're gonna try. We'll see if we can find someone that'll buy it for us. If not, we'll see if we can purchase it directly through here. We'll see. Now, just so you know, I had to write down my research. This is my chicken scratch on all the breast pumps I've been researching, including some of the underground stuff, the stuff that you find on Amazon or aeroflow.com. There are multiple sites that offer helping you purchase your breast pump through the website. It just depends on your preference and what your insurance will cover. I can't believe that how archaic, aside from these offsetting breast pumps, how archaic our breast pumps still are. It's been 30 plus years since the in-home, no, it has not, just around 30 years since the first in-home breast pumps were introduced, and they're still huge, they're still bulky. We've watched our phones go from being ginormous to these tiny little things we carry in our back pockets. How come our breast pumps are still gigantic? They shouldn't be. So I know the number one thing for me this time around with my pregnancy and knowing that I was planning to breastfeed is that the number one thing I need out of my breast pump is portability. I need that thing to be able to go with me. In addition to that, I need it to not have to run to an outlet. We offer that now. There is that. So from there, I found out there's breast pumps that are portable. We do offer breast pumps that don't have to go to an outlet. And now you have the option of rechargeable breast pumps or breast pumps that run off of 6 AA batteries. Do your research. There's plenty of YouTube videos. I hope to find a way to make myself a small collection of these pumps so that I can put some of these reviews together, because I've spent 2 weeks, hours upon hours of watching YouTube videos, watching reviews. Some of these reviews are short, some of them are super long. Some of them give you more detail than what you need. So I hope, number one, that I can get the breast pump that I want. Number two, that I can find a way to accumulate these other breast pumps that were some of my secondary choices that I was looking into. So wish me luck, and I hope the next time I am online, I should know the gender of my baby by that time. So, is anyone else going through finding some weird pregnancy products or breast pumping products? I would love to hear what it is that you have found. For me, to clarify, the pump that I have chosen and have fallen in love with and truly want is called a baby Buddha pump. But apparently these guys are on back order. And apparently having trouble with the shipping companies shipping out their pumps. But it's still, despite the shipping issues they're having, the people who are receiving these pumps, who have pumped with hospital grade pumps and who have pumped with 4 different companies like Spectra, Medela, Amita, all of them practically are raving that not only is this pump one of the most powerful pumps they've ever had, it is the smallest pump, and it has increased their milk flow. So that was what caught my eye, is these overpumpers, these overproducers are still managing to literally double their milk supply just from this pump. And they say, oh, it's so strong, they can't handle past level 1 or level 2 on this pump. For those of you who might be new to this experience, pumps usually go up to a level 5, up to a level 10, sometimes higher. So the idea that this pump is strong for these experienced, exclusively pumping women at level 1 says a lot about what's going on with this new pump that has only been around for the past 1.5 years, maybe 2 years. I haven't seen anything prior to February of 2018, so keep your fingers crossed for me. Hopefully I'll be able to have updates on whether or not my insurance is going to be able to work with the Buddha company in covering that for me. Good luck, everyone. Bye.